So hello everyone, my name is Jason. I'm a channeler and I'm here for Daily Dose of Hope day 219. So I've been coming on for 13 and that Daily Dose of Hope. Um, to see you all again. But I'm coming on, and yeah. So um, I guess that just the only thing that was on my mind today was that I watched a speech by a very famous person, and I was very surprised that they didn't mention anything about all of the devastation that's happening in America at the moment. I was kind of surprised at that, and so what that started me thinking about was that sometimes I think like the stories that are in our planet on our mass media screens, sometimes they're how can I explain it? I mean, I think you guys are on the same page, but the stories are kind of there to help you to understand what's behind them. Um, and so just like in a very low budget movie, sometimes the plots are, it's really easy to see behind the plots and to, you can kind of, and that's the fun part sometimes. Like that movie, was it the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was really big when I was a kid. Everyone used to go and they used to, memorize all the lines because it was just such a campy movie that it was just like, you know, I mean, you don't really watch it for the movie. You watch it because it's so campy. And I think that was the whole idea, and that this is kind of like what seems to be playing out on the world stage. Um, it just seems so campy that it's almost like a cult film or something, like something that people would just memorize the lines to, and just because it just seems so like what did that person say that? No, that what? So yeah, it feels that way, and because of that, like for me, when I feel that way about something, the reality, it seems as if it's a reveal. So that's always like my discernment when I see something like that. It's like, oh, this is a reveal. If you're watching, if you're paying attention to the story, this is the reveal, kind of thing. And anyway, that was the only thing that was on my mind today. Today was, I don't know what it is. I've been feeling really under the weather the past few days, which is interesting because the weather here. I mean, this is like the summer here is insane. With you just yeah. I mean, it's just so humid that your body is it's like an eternal sauna every 24 hours a day. Even in the middle of the night, you can turn on the air conditioner as high as it can go, and you're still just like sweating. And then all of a sudden, it just stops. One day it stops, and now it's just like cool, and my body's just like, what's going on? Taking a while to adjust. So yeah, very intense seasons. But I like it, because it helps. I think it keeps you strong because your body's dealing with so many different things. um, it's not pleasant though. But it makes you strong. Hey Michael, hello. So, yeah, that was the only thing I wanted to bring up today. Was that sometimes the stories become so obvious, that that's where the reveal is. And you, just like with most stories, like and with music as well, a lot can be said by the quiet parts. The stuff that's not said out loud is usually louder than the stuff that's actually said. Um, I know in Japanese painting, traditional Japanese painting, and Chinese painting as well, which is probably, which is where it came from. Um, but anyway, the culture, yeah, a lot of the culture comes from China. Um, there's well, there's many theories on that, but I won't go there. Um, but yeah, in Japanese painting, the wa is really important. Wa is kind of harmony, but also the empty spaces are very very important. So if you look at it, like the main part of the picture is the empty space, and I really love that idea. And I often use that with when I write music, like trying, calculating the rests, calculating the silence, because the silence can really frame some events really well. And in a similar sense, in a play such as the one that we watch on our mass media stage, the pomp and circumstance, the grand drama, the bread and circus that we watch, it's a lot is said by what is not said, and by those pauses, and by what is left out. And that's how, so you it's kind of like you can watch two different stories. Like you can watch that BQ Eiga, sorry, that's the Japanese one of saying it, the low budget film. You can watch the low budget film, and from the standpoint of watching a film, or you can look at it from a standpoint as it's attempting to reveal something to you. And it's up to you, whatever perspective that you go through. That's what we're here doing. Multi-dimensional, which means multi-perspective, which means that we can enjoy many different levels of things, which makes life much, much more interesting. Because when you're down there in the battleground of, like, the yin and the yang, I'm on this side and that side, we're fighting for this, and then you lose the whole story. You're just kind of in emotion, always emotion, 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 emotion. But if you're kind of just like, whoa, look at this story, and then you can kind of go down into those places, but then you can come back up again into, the middle path. And that makes it more interesting. And I think you can see a lot more. It's kind of like, if you have a drone, if you look from the aerial view, it really changes your whole perspective of where you are. So, hey, Kathy, and hey, Patrick. Patrick's in the in the chat too. So I'm going to go into a channeling, and I'm going to ask them to, maybe they have something to add to this, or something else that they would like to bring forward today on October 14th, 2024. Yeah, October 14th, 2024 at 9:36 Japan Standard Time. All right, so here we go. Greetings, we are Tiamat, and we're here, and we're here, and we are here, and we are a dragon. We are the dragon. We are the dragon archetype. We are the dragon energy, and we are coming through today to bring the dragon energy into your worlds, to bring the dragon energy into your minds. Now, there is much being said about the dragon energy. There's much good things and many bad things, and what we would like to tell all of you is that we are dragons, and you are humans. And there are times that we live together in peace, and there's times that we live together in harmony. There are times that we live together in disharmony. Your history is much grander than you could ever imagine. There's so many different things that have happened that are not talked about, that are swept under the rug, that are deleted from your history books. But what we would say is that our relationship is much deeper than it is on the surface, than the ones that you are being presented. You're being presented one perspective of this, but the dragon energy is in all of you as well. You are all part of many, you all have many different DNA strains within you, and one of those is this dragon energy as well. All of you have it. You all have all of these different energies. That's why you're here creating the peace on this planet. You have the ability to create peace because you are a part of so many different strands. You have them all within you, and you, by integrating all of those different strands and finding peace within yourself, you are finding peace in your world. You create the peace inside of yourself, you integrate the peace, you integrate all of those different strands within you, and then the world becomes that peace, because that is the power that you have as human beings. That is the true power, because you have so much DNA, so many different DNA within you, but you also have love, that you are created with love, and you can make love. And so you are the ones that are here making the peace and making the hope. And we would like to bring in today this dragon energy to help you with clarity, because dragons have the power of clarity, the power of cutting through the crap, power of cutting through all of the stuff that's in the way, all of the veils. We can blow them away. We can blow them away with our flames, with our fire. We can burn that up. We can burn those veils away so that you can see clearly, so that you can clarify your vision, and also so that you can can get perspective, higher perspective, because we can fly. And so this is what we're coming through today, is to give you that perspective and to give you that clarity and to burn through these veils that are blocking your vision, and to burn through these emotions that are attempting to control you, so that you can find your clarity, and so that you can understand that your emotions don't control you. You control your emotions. You are in charge. You are in charge, and you are the ones that are bringing the harmony here. You are balancing so many different energies, so many different DNA strands, so many different cultures, so many different species, all in your DNA. And that's what you're doing here. You are, each one of you is like a power plant, like a factory, a peace factory. You're melding all of these different things into one. You're finding a way to find peace within yourself and also outside of yourself with all of the beings in this planet. And you can do it. You are the ones that can do it. You were born for this. This is what you are here to do. You are the peacemakers. All right. Kathy, you say to Patrick, hi, squirrel hubby. So Patrick is a squirrel? Yes. If for those of you who don't know, Patrick is a squirrel, a very powerful squirrel. And let's see. Kathy, you say dragons have the power of cutting through crap. Yep, that's, yeah. Michael, you said the dragon said a naughty word. Yeah, I was kind of they wanted to go. They were just like, you know, I had to restrain them a bit. They were going, yeah, but yep, they do have the power to cut through the crap. Yeah, it's their thing. They're very, very passionate and very upfront. Yeah, at least the dragons that I talk to. So, yeah, and let's go into a pocket of peace. I've got my Remo drum, and so today's pocket of peace, I always want to say, is brought to you by. It's not brought to you by anything. Today's pocket of peace is a pocket of peace is a meditation, guided meditation, and today's pocket of peace is just to send out love to all those people that are lost at the moment, lost, that don't have hope, that are wandering through those just times when they can't really see, when you're just groping in the dark, where you don't know where you are. You're just, yeah. So, and so just sending that out, sending light out to all those people that are walking in the dark, walking around in sadness or pain or anger or fear, for those that have lost a lot of things, and for those that having medical issues, emotional issues, all of those things. Kathy, you say, haha, Jason restraining a dragon. Yeah. That's right. I'm the dragon restrainer. All right, so I'm going to go into the pocket of peace. I'd like you to imagine that you are in a very relaxed place. Could be by the ocean, or by a river, or in your room, or wherever you want it to be. Could be in your imagination. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in that space. Be in that space. Good. Now I'd like you to imagine that you're surrounded by the mist of unconditional love. It just comes in and surrounds you like a warm blanket, like an energetic hug. And it tells you that you've got nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to regret. This love reminds you. It resonates at the frequency of love. And your heart can hear it, and it starts to resonate and harmonize with this love, because your heart is also made of love. It just forgot. And now your heart's just resonating at the frequency of unconditional love, and it just brings light to your whole being. Your whole being is covered with this light, and this light is the light of love, and it cuts through everything. All pain, all sadness, all anger is gone. It can't exist because this light is too powerful. It's too strong. And this unconditional love is your birthright, given to you before you were born. It's with you while you are here. It'll be with you when you go. It is your birthright, and it is also what you are. You are made of unconditional love to make love. You're here to just make love, to create love, to bring your love to this planet, to remember, remember that you are love. And you're remembering now, and it's strong, and it's just expanding throughout your body, and then it's into your room. Your whole room is filled with love now. Everything is filled with love. So all the ceilings, the walls, the floors, the windows, the pens, the pencils, the desks, the sandy beach, everything is love now. It's all love. And being love, it's also hope, and it's shining. So everywhere you look, you feel hope. Where there was no hope, there is pure and utter hope. You say to yourself, I've got this now. I know where I'm going because I feel the love. And if I don't know exactly where I'm going, I'm just going to follow my heart. My heart's going to guide me. I'm just going to let it guide me. I'm going to listen to that quiet voice in my heart that's always telling me, turn left, go straight, don't worry. You've got this. You're going to figure this out. And it's always there telling you this. This is beaming 24 hours of the day. The voice of unconditional love to you broadcasts through your heart, and you just need to listen. And this love is expanding throughout our whole world now at the speed of love, which is the fastest speed imaginable, fastest speed in our universe. And everyone is starting to feel it. Everyone's stopping what they're doing and saying, you know what? I don't know what the heck that was, but I feel good now. I feel right. I feel good. I feel like I'm more home than I've ever felt before. And you say, yeah, you're feeling the love. You're feeling the love. And that love is you. What you felt was just a remembrance. This is who you are. You just remembered. That's all. And now everyone around the world is stopping what they're doing. And they're saying, yeah, you know what? I was in a dark place, but I'm in the light now. I can do this. Even though everything outside me looks like the end of the world, it looks like it's the end of the world, but it's not. It's not the end of my world. No. I've got the love. I got the hope. I got it all inside me, and I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to show the world. I'm going to show the world I've got this. I'm listening to my heart. It's telling me where to go. It'll never fail me. It's showing me the way, the pathway. The pathway. I didn't think there was a pathway, but look, there it is, a pathway. And things are starting to move in such a perfect way now. Everything's just moving. All doors are opening to me. I'm in love. That's why. I just need to remember that I'm love, and everything starts to move in the most perfect way imaginable. All fear is gone, all pain is gone, all sadness is gone. And we're shining this light out into all those shadowy places. And all the shadows find that there's nowhere to hide anymore. Either they hide, run away, but there's nowhere to run anymore. The shadows have to turn to light. That's it. That's the only choice. And this love is so powerful. And we're flipping all the stories, all those stories of sadness, of fear, of anger. They're stories of love. They're all love stories now. We've changed it all. We've flipped the script. All the stories are love stories now. All right. So, all right, guys. Pocket of Peace for day 219. Kathy say passionate and upfront. I like them. To combine that with our gentleness. Yes, exactly right. So that dragon nature, right? And so that I think that's the whole point. Well, that is what she was saying. that, it's just incorporating all of these energies, balancing it all. So this yin and yang symbol is both outside of us and inside of us, and we're trying to walk that middle line inside of us as well. We have both, and that's why we see it outside of us. And if we're able to balance in that middle path and integrate all these different energies and find a peace with them, then we can walk that middle path, and that's what we'll see outside of ourselves. So even though we'll still be in a yin and yang place, we'll have transcended it. And so we will be existing in two different dimensions. And anyway, so I hope you guys are hopeful, and hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Hey, Selena, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Yeah, I like that phrase a lot, Grand Rising. So yeah, so I hope you guys are hopeful. So I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. And Kathy, you say thank you for the love stories. Yeah, all right. They're all love stories now. So I hope you guys are hopeful. And remember, we got this. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get through all this craziness. And yeah, nothing to worry about. So, all right, guys. So, see you tomorrow, hopefully, if all works well. So, ciao for now. Thanks, everyone, for joining in. Again, with the Daily Dose of Hope, sorry, with the Pocket of Peace, it's your energies that make it so strong, that help to broadcast it out throughout the world. These things are very powerful, even though you can't really see it with your physical eye. They're really broadcasting this energy, and it's having an effect. So, thank you. Thanks, Michael and Kathy and Selena. And yeah, so, all right, guys. So, ciao for now. Hopefully, see you all tomorrow.